Right now, if you go to MEXC, you can create an account. They're giving away $1,000 to 3 people split up that sign up with the VIP link that's in the description. So our leverage trading group is killing it. Right now, you can go to cryptorev.net. You get $100 off for 6 months or $200 off for 13 months. Use leverage 100 or leverage 200. I want to thank everybody for watching CryptoRevolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, this is a Bitcoin weekly chart. So we just had a weekly candle close after a bearish retest of the 200 SMA, right? This is typically the bear market bottom. And now Bitcoin barely hanging on to this support. What you don't want to happen, this double top idea on a breakdown would be confirmed, and that would give you a measured move down to what you could see 20,000, 20,500 out of this. Bitcoin bulls, you got to show me something different, because at this point, you're not winning. The Bitcoin daily chart, this is zoomed in, right? If you look back at this previous price action, this level was tested here by this wick, here by this wick, here, these candle bodies, held this support multiple times, right? So obviously lost it here. This was a bear trap and then shot the other direction, right? Counter trade traps. This pump was complete news pump based on the SEC. The SEC lost the court case versus Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which wants to convert to a Bitcoin ETF, spot Bitcoin ETF, which would be huge. But all that says is they have to review it. The SEC has to review. And the SEC has pushed off all the spot ETFs right now. That takes that catalyst out of the equation. But you notice you've got all these candles kind of right above this line right here, right? And then it bearishly retested this. So again, more bearish ideas. You got the 21 simple coming down and going to act as resistance. You've got a daily death cross coming right here. But again, Bitcoin, if you do not hold this level, 25,500, this support level right here, then you'll see a drawdown. 23,700's in the cards. There's also some support about 24,800, but could drop down to 20,500, 20,000, right? Paying attention to what Bitcoin's doing. Not so much that I want to trade Bitcoin, but when you're considering altcoins to get into, are we going to get lower prices out of the altcoins or better buy opportunities? That's the question. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. So we've got a spot trading group, which is doing amazing under the circumstances. We've nailed quite a few bangers. We just nailed cyber for 250% profits. This is the leverage trading group. And a lot of people are new to leverage, and that's perfect, because we're going to post follow the leader screen shares on a regular basis in group, and we'll post these setups. You'll notice the VGX, 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 right? These are the setups that we posted in group. 324%, 284, 260, 244, 205, 199. It's insane. If you go to cryptorev.net, you can use coupon code leverage100, save $100 off 6 months. Leverage 200 is $200 off for 13 months. This is where the money's at, right here, right here. Bitcoin not really moving and doing much, but it's opened up the floodgates for leverage trading. And we're nailing bangers, banger after banger after banger, period. Ex-Goldman banker says 1 quadrillion crypto use case that dwarfs everything could come to the industry. Now, this is Raoul Paul, and he's definitely a Bitcoin advocate, long-term Bitcoin bull. He said, we want to invest in it. We want to allow our clients to invest in it. We want to build out an infrastructure on it. The largest applications layer possible. It's that the whole finance industry, you can see 1 quadrillion of derivatives that can go all on chain. All the equities markets, everything can go on chain. So if you want a use case that dwarfs everything, it's the entire system of money and finance. You think politics and banks would let this happen? global Bitcoin holders surpasses Spain's population. So Coinbase's recent data shows you got 41 million users holding at least zero point 0.1 BTC. So this was only 11 million users at the beginning of the year. So this is an increase of 30 million users in the last 9 months. The surge in adoption is attributed to the economic crisis, the panic situation. Obviously, you've got a ton of new ways to jump right into the market. About 3 people hit me up over the last 24 hours and like, hey, what do I do to get into Bitcoin or crypto? And it's everywhere. It's like, obviously, that's where the rabbit hole starts. We know this. And then they fall in love with altcoins, and this will create the next bull rally. We'll see an altcoin season of, it's going to be crazy. I'm just ready for this market to cycle higher. Japan is urgently demanding crypto tax reform. So investors in crypto are excited in Japan. Right now, the current Japanese tax laws require companies to pay taxes on unrealized gains. So imagine you bought Bitcoin, you're holding it, you haven't even sold it yet, and you have to pay taxes based on unrealized gains. Tax reform takes place, it would definitely be a good thing for Japanese Bitcoin crypto investors. A lot of people are struggling with this market as far as not doing much. So just know the struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need tomorrow. And so an idea I want to bring up to you, there's 2 types of capitulation that happens in this market. Capitulation, huge sell-off, right? Massive sell-off. People sell fear, right? After the panic situation drop, right? Bitcoin dropped to $3,850 and then took off and ran to $65,000, right? It was a major market reset. And so you can have flash crash, like we saw with the capitulation that occurred before the panic situation, or you also have time-based capitulation where the market kind of loses people and they get bored of it because it's not taking off, right? And so what type of capitulation will we see? Are we going to see a major sell-off? I mean, there's definitely ideas, and I've talked to people. They'll hit me up and, hey, got some crypto and what do I do next? Nothing's happening. You know, all that hype when Bitcoin's running up and crypto's taking off and everybody's talking about it, take advantage of these times now where it's not in the spotlight. It's not all over the news. That hype fact, by the time people start talking about it, a lot of times you missed a bunch of the moves. So a huge advantage to showing up every day is that will make sure you get into a lot of these coins at a lot lower prices. Millionaires in crypto are made in the bear market. People that are sitting on the sidelines waiting with money and stable coins ready to pick up coins at cheap prices. The Coinbase versus Uniswap trading volume. If you can just see this is the 4th quarter of 2021, where you got Coinbase exchange volume up here at about, say, $650 billion. You've got Uniswap down here, nowhere close, right? This darker bar. But if you look over the last 2 quarters of 2023, Uniswap is outpacing Coinbase. CZ from Binance said that this is a positive sign for DeFi, and the next bull run DeFi could ultimately become bigger than centralized finance, where they're talking about Uniswap because Uniswap just won a major court case where, hey, it's not responsible for the coins that people are buying and selling on Uniswap. There's a lot of, there's a class action lawsuit against Uniswap concerning the rug pulls or scams like Rocket Bunny I joked about that didn't take off and do anything and possibly was a rug. I'm not sure, but disappointed that you didn't hit the Rocket Bunny. Uniswap has seen more spot volume than Coinbase. But the idea is you have to think that with the current regulatory landscape in the United States, DEXs have a huge opportunity, a bigger opportunity than ever to play an important role in crypto trading. Just if you could leave me a comment in the comment box, have you used Uniswap as far as buying, selling cryptocurrencies? Have you used PancakeSwap for buying and selling cryptocurrencies, or are you pretty much staying on the exchanges? Just Bitcoin dominance. I want you to understand that this is a multi-year, started April of 2021, right? Ran down to the bottom and bounced on May of 2021, and then continually working sideways, right? Where this resistance level has always rejected the price action except for this breakthrough. And now you've got a falling wedge, 68% chance this breaks higher. And then you've got multi-year support. So previous resistance becomes future support. If this plays out, you're going to see a move out of Bitcoin. This will help us time the move out of Bitcoin. Doesn't give us a direction, but it would be a very bad situation if Bitcoin dominance bounces and Bitcoin pulls back. This has been a holiday in the United States. Stock exchanges weren't open today. But again, you don't want to see the bulls lose this level. Otherwise, downside ideas for Bitcoin. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.